Welcome back. We are finished with Farina's quest. I do hope she gets a continuation someday. But now we are moving on to Nuviet's quest, which then will be followed by, I think, the continuing of the Narzasen crew's epic quest line, which I don't know if we're nearing the end of that or not. I know all the threads are sort of coming together, I think. Still so cool. And as we finish Nuviet's story quest, we'll also go into his character lines, since he is now friendship level 10. I have not heard any of his ascension or friendship lines or anything. Same with Farina, who is also almost level 10 now. And when she reaches that, we'll also do hers, I think. I'm not actually. It's probably just the story ones we want. But I'll check. There might be some voiceovers we need to. And then for the remainder of these story quests, I will continue to do them in the order recommended to me by the guide. For now, though, the remains of the past day. Sorry, what were you saying?
Paimon has so many questions about his true identity. Let's go talk to him and find out.
Yeah, let's do that right now. I had a feeling it'd be at the Palais Mormonia. Oh, we're bypassing our little Melusine. Oh, she's not even here. I was gonna go say hi anyways. Maybe she's inside? Our favorite little Melusine? Oh, she is. That, of course.
Wait, did I hear that right? Monsieur Neurvalette, are you sure you'd like to take over the case yourself?
Okay, maybe not our favorite, but she's up there. One of the tour guides is probably our favorite.
That's right.
No, but why? Technically speaking, cases like this are better left to the guards.
Wait, well, you're gonna have to back up, Sadine. What is he doing?
Neverlet! Sadine! Hey there! What are you two talking about?
Paimon, I feel like your pronunciation of Nuviet's name has gotten less bad. I say that as if my pronunciation is great. Who knows? But at least I don't add the R.
Traveler in Paimon, please help me talk our Chief Justice out of this. He wants
Out
to
of what?
investigate a case on his own.
I mean, he kind of rules the country now. I think he can do what he wants. Though, actually, that does mean he has even more responsibilities than before, probably.
No, this is completely unprecedented. How can we have the Udex acting like a private detective?
Maybe he wants to see a different side of the law for once. Honestly, it sounds valuable. Starting a new job? I can introduce you to some amazing detectives. I do know a few. Or one.
I trust that you'd be able to work that out with how well connected you are, but I must apologize. I do not plan on relying on anyone else's help for this matter.
Not even ours? I guess the quest is over.
So, what is it exactly? It sure sounds serious if it's something you've got to investigate personally.
Yeah, I don't know, maybe he just is interested in seeing more about humans.
A Melusine named Kiara received a threat letter.
Oh. What kind of asshole would send a threatening letter to a Melusine? They're precious and mostly harmless. Well, speaking of detectives, that's another Melusine that would be pretty highly ranked for me.
And then?
That is all the information I have acquired at this stage.
have no idea why you're so hung up over this.
What?
I've checked the schedule in advance, and it seems like there aren't any trials today. So, if you insist, I have no objections.
You absolutely did have objections, though. Are you trying to make it sound like it was our idea that we had... Oh no, she was talking directly to Neviet.
Thank you for understanding.
Then I shall return to my post for now. Should anyone visit while you are away, I will be sure to make a record of it. I sincerely hope that you will return soon.
I'll get him back to you, Sidine. Don't worry. I love them. The way they skip everywhere.
Judging from Sadine's reaction, it must be
Talk with
pretty
their
rare for you
hands.
to investigate stuff personally. What's
Yeah.
so special about this case?
Skipping has to be the most fun way to move. I don't know, it's something about it. It instills joy.
I cannot tell you just yet, but it reminded me of certain past events.
Well, just to know, if anyone is stupid enough to send threats to a Melusine or to actually harm a Melusine, I will be happy to join you in bringing down the hammer of justice upon their dumbass heads.
There could be complicated conflicts of interest behind all this, so I must eliminate all risks in advance.
Conflicts of interest? Care to explain in detail?
Come on, stop being so secretive. We still have no idea what's going on.
Yeah, how else are we going to inject ourselves into this?
It is not my intention to keep you in the dark, but I need some time to revisit those memories and collect my thoughts.
Well, fair enough.
Long story short, a little more than 400 years ago, I became the Iudex of Fontaine and initiated a
Right.
series of institutional reforms.
Right. Which also just happens to coincide roughly with when Farina took power, I think.
There were few people I could trust, but I had two subordinates who were exceptionally trustworthy and capable. Carol, a Melusine, and Vautrin, leader of the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol.
Did they harm Carol? Did you destroy them with extreme prejudice? Also, I think that 400-year time mark is also the war on Conria as well. And also, I think that would also then coincide with the shadows in Inazuma. I think a lot of things happened 400 years ago.
They must have been amazing people to receive such high praise from you.
Indeed. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to protect them.
Oh, so both of them. Oof, sorry.
The reforms damaged the interests of some, and the more conservative faction took advantage of Carol's identity to instigate political unrest. Ultimately, they wanted me to yield more of my power.
I mean, your power was granted to you by the Archon, wasn't it? By Farina? If so, wouldn't... I mean... I wonder how much power they actually had to try to force your hand.
The incident resulted in Carol taking her own life.
What?
And Vautrin being exiled. From then on, I've been especially careful when dealing with cases related to Melusines.
Fuck those assholes. I can't even imagine a Melusine being driven to that. What the hell? You're concerned that you're the perpetrator's real target. Seems they're using Melusines against you.
All Melusines used to live a secluded life away from human society.
Right.
I granted their wishes when some of them, including Carol, asked me to bring them to the court of Fontaine.
Oh, I always wondered about your relationship with them. How they actually ended up integrated into society. They're so precious.
Many common folk believe that I share a special bond with the Melusines, and whatever they do can be traced back to me.
What? I mean, No, I mean, yes, there's kind of a bond, but not that special. You just helped them out in the past, and they're precious.
Some of them, especially those who hold a grudge against me, exploit that belief and stir up conflict over Melusines in an attempt to lay the blame on me.
Well, as I said, if you want me to bring the hammer down on their heads, I'd be very happy to. Metaphorically or literally, whichever you prefer. I will not brook any harm, physical or otherwise, to Melusines.
I have nothing against the opinions of others, but the moment a whirlpool of conspiracy forms, it inevitably affects the innocent.
Right.
It has already happened once, and I want to make sure it does not happen again.
I hear you. Tell us how we can help, or get out of your way, and we will.
Even so, why do you have to be the one investigating? There's the guards, the miHoYo Phantom, and the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol. Aren't they more than enough to figure out what's going on?
I mean, it might be that, as he sort of alluded to earlier, Paimon, there's things in his mind and his memory that are critical.
Based on prior experience, there is a high chance that those who hold hostility towards me do not belong to the same department. The political system of Fontaine is relatively complex and involves the interests of multiple different factions.
Right. So, what is Fontaine's government other than Archon, formerly, and Eudex, and then, of course, the bureaucracy of Melusines and others? Like, is there a parliament of some sort, or...?
However, since I am technically an outsider in Fontaine, a lot of trouble could be avoided if I personally took on the case.
Outsider?
Not from Fontaine.
But aren't you the Chief Justice of Fontaine? Why would you be an outsider?
I mean, he's not originally an Oceanid.
I understand where you are coming from, but there is not necessarily a connection between my responsibilities and how I perceive myself. You know very well about my true identity,
Right.
and have even met others of my kind in other nations.
I've met one other of your kind. Only one other sovereign dragon, or dragon sovereign. Think. Yeah, just the Dendro. I don't think we've met Electro or Animo or Geo.
Even though I was born with a human form, there is a fundamental difference between dragons and humans.
Right.
Taking on the role of Chief Justice does not make me a part of this community. In fact, the status I was granted has prevented me from forming deeper bonds with others.
Yeah, that's about what I expected. You are, well, beyond anyone's hope to reach in terms of a connection, a personal connection. Even if you want them.
I have lived in Fontaine for a long time, but I do not belong here. That is why I call myself an outsider. A fish out of water.
I mean, a dragon out of water. But also, Fontaine's the land of water, so more like a dragon in water. If you put it that way, we're all outsiders to Fontaine.
Yeah, we have nothing to do with all those organizations anyway. So how about we come with you on your investigation?
I agree, Paimon.
Let's team up and round up all the bad guys lurking in the dark.
Yeah. Freaks who want to hurt Melusines. We will sweep them off the streets.
That does not sound like a bad idea. I rarely investigate cases on my own, but with professionals like you around, I'm sure it will go a lot smoother.
Sure it will.
Oh, Paimon's starting to get a little embarrassed. Just leave it to us.
Yeah.
Let us go. We should visit Kiara first and try to gain a better understanding of the situation.
Okay.
So Neuvillette feels like he doesn't truly belong here in Fontaine, but Is that really true?
I mean, he's not from here, but he spent so long. It would be silly for current Fontanians to try to pretend that he's less Fontanian than them. But, I don't know. He's a dragon. He thinks on different timescales than us, Paimon.
Paimon feels like he has a kinda skewed perspective on a lot of things. Anyway, let's catch up with him first.
Right. Remains of the past day.
Paimon's been thinking. You called yourself a fish out of water, right?
Right?
But since you're the Hydro Dragon, would a dragon out of water suit
That's
you
what
better?
I said, Paimon.
Thank you for your suggestion. I will consider using the more accurate term in private occasions. Please allow me to rephrase. Has a dragon out of water?
I love it.
Ugh. That sounds kind of weird. Let's stick with the previous version instead.
I like the timing of him taking a sip of water as he finished that. Bye-bye, Sidine. Thank you for everything. We'll bring him back in one piece soon enough. There's Kiara. Have we met you before, Kiara? The name sounds familiar. First I was like, oh, Kirara, but no. Oh, it's a Melusine. Of course it's a Melusine. And all the pups and the people dressed like the pups. Ooh,
The weather's amazing today.
some gossip for those ladies.
Kiara,
Nuviet and the Traveler out and about together. Hello, Kiara.
Monsieur Neuvillette! And you are?
I'm the Traveler.
Oh, I remember. You're the Traveler and Paimon. I've heard about you.
As always, every single Melusine is great in their own way. I don't know what it is about them, but just from the sleepy eyes to the way their mannerisms, and the way they talk, everything about them is just so much fun.
Aw, she's adorable.
She
Hey
is.
there, it's nice to meet you.
And that's the other thing, they're all absolutely adorable.
Thanks for the compliment. Is there anything I can do for you?
We have some questions is all.
I heard from Sidine that you received a threatening letter.
A threatening letter? Oh, right. I remember now.
She's not even put off by it.
The letter fell through the crack in my door as I was heading out this morning.
Hmm.
It said something about catching me, so I thought someone wanted to play hide and seek.
Oh, you precious, innocent little snowflake. Please. We must protect her at all cost.
But Sidine told me it was a threatening letter, and that I could be in danger. But that's not gonna happen with everyone looking after me, right?
Oh, now, if we have anything to say about it,
Have you run into any suspicious-looking people recently?
I'm not sure most Melusine are equipped to answer that question.
Suspicious-looking people? What counts as suspicious?
Someone who follows you from behind always strikes a... Well, I mean, there's people you regularly see, the conversation's not so strange, but someone who always follows you from behind, though.
Ah!
You know someone.
Did you think of something? Nope. I
Oh,
don't remember meeting anyone like that.
damn. I mean, that's good, but damn.
Do you still have the letter with you? I want you to show me what it says.
Oh, let's see. Found it.
All right, what do we got?
Now then, get lost. If you don't leave the Marais Chaussee Phantom,
What?
I will come and catch you in person. Don't say I didn't warn you.
What the hell? Leave the miHoYo Phantom. Why would someone want to get her to leave the miHoYo Phantom? Also, I don't know. It's just me. Or does this sound like what someone would say who didn't know how people talk would say it? Get lost. If you don't leave the miHoYo Phantom, I will come and catch you in person. Don't say I didn't warn you. I don't know, like, part of me deep down is thinking it sounds like a Melusine trying to impersonate a human or something like that.
A simple threat.
Oh.
Neither the handwriting nor the content itself reveals anything about the writer's intentions.
But we're being watched. Are they concealing their identity on purpose?
We can't rule out that possibility.
I mean, it makes sense that they would conceal their identity.
Since you can't think of anyone suspicious, I will be heading back to the Palais Mermonia to review some official documents.
Of course. Probably already behind taking this little excursion.
Kiara, you should come with us. It's safer if you stay close by.
Aw. Though she is a member of the miHoYo Phantom, I think that means she can take care of herself to some degree.
Sure.
But yeah, better safe than sorry.
Wait, no. I still have a case to work on. I promised Alof that I'd check on her place later.
Oh. Maybe it's related to this case? You know, this threat?
But you are being watched right now. Going off on your own could be dangerous.
Actively at this moment, even.
And that's where we come in to help. We'll stay with Kiara and make sure she's safe. With us around, anyone scheming to hurt Kiara can forget about it.
I will crush them with extreme prejudice and overwhelming violence. Worry not, Nuviet.
Thank you, Traveler. Big Sis Paimon.
Oh, big sis Paimon. She likes
Don't
it.
worry, your big sis Paimon is super strong.
Paimon One-chan. Eh?
All right, let us go our separate ways for now. Please take care of Kiara.
Of course. Though it is a little strange we're going our separate ways when this is your request.
We'll take her to a lost place right away. See you around.
Probably sooner rather than later. I love this
So,
theme.
Kiara, how old are you?
Let me think. 1, 2,
No.
10? I can't remember.
Most of them are old,
But
I think.
I remember coming to the Court of Fontaine with Carol and Nuvilette. That must have been a long time ago.
Carol? Do you
Yeah.
remember I mentioned her just now? That was more than 400 years
Yeah,
ago.
that's what I'm saying. The Melusines are
How
old.
could I not be a big sister to you?
It's a
My
vibe.
memory isn't that good. But Carol told me I could address others based on how I feel about them.
Aw,
Paimon feels a lot more grown up than me, so you're a big sis.
that's saying something.
Paimon sees. Hey, Traveler, did you hear that?
Someone's taking pictures. Oh, there's Elof. Elofe. There. Is that Charlotte?
Strange. Paimon felt like someone was following us.
I saw what looked like Charlotte's red hat poking out a little bit.
Alof!
Yeah, Alof.
Kiara, you're here. Huh? Wait, aren't these two...
Don't you work for, Chiori?
Oh, they're the Traveler and Big Sis Paimon.
I thought so. What brings you here?
We're on a secret mission.
All right. Guess I shouldn't have asked.
May I begin inspecting the store as planned?
Of course. Go ahead.
Aw. Wonder how much official authority the miHoYo Phantom actually has. always seemed official, but
No hazards
I
detected.
don't think they're technically a
You've
part of
cleared
the
the
guard.
inspection. Seems like the criminal from that case last month never set foot in here at all.
That was quick. What were you inspecting?
For breaking in signs of a forced entry.
I took a look around the shop. Neuvillette says that us Melusines have special eyes that can see things people can't.
I believe that. I've met some Melusines who definitely had a special perspective.
Things like bloodstains. No matter how hard you try to clean them up, we Melusines can see the residual stains for some time. Pretty cool, huh?
Makes you great detectives.
All right. Now that you're done inspecting, can we have a chat?
Okay.
Hear me out. I'm planning to release an outfit for children next month and wanted to hire you as my model.
Oh,
Is
yes.
that okay with you?
Please say yes.
Of course! Is there anything I need to do?
Just wear some outfits and pose for the camera.
Please wait a moment while I take your measurements. The sample should be a perfect fit.
I am well with you.
Seems like they get along really well. Huh? What are you looking at?
I think there's someone over there.
Is there really someone watching us? Shh! Let's sneak over and take a look.
All right, insert the Pink Panther music. It is Charlotte. What are you doing?
Strange. Why isn't he back yet?
Neuvillette?
Gotcha! Charlotte, what are you doing here?
Taking pictures of us for some reason. Charlotte, you're a journalist, not a paparazzi.
Oh, wait, don't tell Paimon you're the one who sent Kiara that threatening letter. But you don't seem like the type to...
Was it to try to lure out Neuvillette?
Threat letter? What threat letter?
Nope. Well, and we just fed her a story, too. What are you doing here exactly?
This is starting to feel like an interrogation.
Oh, it is.
Okay, I'll be straight with you. I don't know the slightest thing about that threat letter you mentioned. I only wanted to follow Monsieur Neuvillette and request an interview with him.
Of course. Because Wriothesley wasn't enough. That only whetted your appetite. Now it's Neuvillette himself. I'm guessing you're going to want Farina as well.
You want to interview him?
I mean, of course she does. Be more surprising if she didn't.
That's right. I'm not the only one, you know. Interviewing him is every journalist's dream.
I'll bet.
But it's not an easy task to accomplish. The Palais Mermonia rarely accepts appointment requests from us, and we never have the chance to interrupt when the court's in session.
And is that always?
So imagine how surprised I was seeing him out on the streets today. It seemed like you were investigating something too. The perfect opportunity to whip up an exclusive, don't you think?
You have good instincts. I'm not sure how much we can actually say, though. And yeah, we were investigating the same thing as him.
Of course, I'll make sure
Together.
to turn in my manuscript to him for review. I have my
Okay.
principles, and I'd never publish an article without the consent of all parties involved.
I somewhat respect that. Though, there are cases where that would be a real problem. I don't think he'd agree. It's better if we kept this secret.
Yeah, we're doing a secret investigation that can't be made public knowledge.
I see.
Counting on your discretion,
Well,
Charlotte.
If you say so, I guess I'll put this matter aside for now. What a shame.
Sorry.
Chances like this don't come by very often, you know.
There is another story, though, about evil targeting the most adorable of Melusines.
In exchange, could you tell me what the threat letter is about? I swear I won't tell.
All right. We trust you, I think.
All right, then.
You tell Charlotte about the letter Kiara received.
What? Someone's targeting a cute little Melusine?
Exactly. Thank you, Charlotte. The proper reaction.
Shh, not so loud.
It just so happens that I did an interview with Kiara. Last month, in fact.
Oh.
It was well received by our readers, so I was planning to continue the series. And now someone's coming after her.
Evil. Evil abounds, Charlotte.
I'll ask my colleagues about it. Who knows? We might find something. And don't worry.
Thank you.
I know what I'm doing. This secret's safe with me.
Thank you so much, Charlotte.
But I gotta warn you, even if I keep my lips sealed, others will know eventually.
I don't know if that's a problem.
Why?
People care a great deal about Monsieur Neuvrelet's each and every move. Some may have already realized that something was up. Besides, the case involves Melusines, so...
Everybody loves Melusines.
Anyway, I'll get going now. Watch yourselves, all right?
Or at least, anybody worth knowing loves Melusines.
Well, that was a nice chat. Let's head back and check on Kiara.
Yeah, she should be done.
What do you think? The design looks
Oh,
pretty
hey.
good, huh?
What are you doing here?
I think it's great!
Oh, we don't get to see it. Damn.
Huh. It's very pretty indeed.
Cloran! What are you doing here?
Yeah. Orders of Nuviet?
It seems that you just showed up out of nowhere.
As I passed by the Palais Mermonia, I heard that Neuvillette was investigating a case with you. Technically speaking, he and I are under an employer-employee relationship. It didn't feel right to have my employer personally take on such trivial cases.
There's nothing trivial about protecting the Melusine.
I happened to have some time at the moment, and came to take a look. I sometimes have my clothes custom-made at this boutique, in any case, so we always have a lot to talk about.
Nice.
Neuvillette sure is lucky to have someone like you.
He is.
Leave this to me. You should go meet up with Neuvillette.
Okay then, we'll leave Kiara in your hands. Come on, let's go find Neuvillette.
How has your work been recently?
Busy?
Same as usual. My schedule normally isn't too packed, so
Oh,
I have plenty of time for myself.
that's actually surprising, and I'm glad to hear it.
Ooh, then shall we go out to play? How about
Aw.
a beach vacation, like last time?
Okay, Clarand, you've just jumped up several points in my book.
I've even signed up as a volunteer lifeguard.
Nice.
I'm really good at swimming, so I'm sure I can help.
I think most of the Melusine are good at swimming. I think it's like part of their nature or something. Born of the blood of... I actually forget, was he a dragon? The, Elinus? Or just a monster, like a serpent or something. We're back, Neuvillette. Neuvillette.
Oh, you're back. Is everything all right?
We ran into Cloran. She offered to help us protect Kiara.
She did.
That is good to hear. I trust her abilities.
Oh,
It
yeah.
looks like Kiara is in good hands.
But on that note, have you found anything?
We thought so too. Well, did you find any leads?
I've been looking over the case records, specifically inspection reports submitted by Kiara and major cases I've judged over the past decade.
Okay. So, we can, I think, fairly certainly rule out at least one person in Fontaine. Honestly, actually, I'll go so far as to say two. Both that shopkeep and Charlotte.
I've come up with two plans. On one hand, I could start with Kiara and track down the group behind all this step by step.
Sounds like that'd take like quite a long time.
On the other, I could also analyze the conflicting interests of these major cases and confirm my suspicions if there is indeed a mysterious group that bears a grudge against me.
The conflicting interests of these major cases. That one sounds... I don't know. Maybe that one is more efficient?
They both sound like pretty solid plans, but can you really finish browsing through all these documents? That's a lot of reading, even for Paimon.
Paimon, well... Actually, no. That's not fair. I was gonna say you don't do a lot of reading, but you read detective stories and stuff. And a lot of light novels, I think. which, you know, despite being lighter than regular novels, are still novels.
Don't worry. I'm a fast reader when it comes to official documents. After all, I have several hundred years of reviewing under my belt.
Right.
We'll help you read through them. We have nothing else to do.
Well, the time it takes us to get through one, he'll probably be through like 50.
Thank you. I will continue looking through the ones piled up on the desk, but feel free to browse through anything else in this room.
Thank you. Ooh, about Ridsley, about the smuggling case, bribery case, about the council's proposal. So just those ones? Yeah, okay. Just talk to him as well.
You're done reading already?
No.
Please wait a moment. I still need some time.
Of course. Now this is, I'm seeing double. There we go. Much better. Oh, the Spina di Rosula. Callus, boss of the Spina di Rosula, was defeated in the duel and died of serious injuries. Yeah. The defense of his honor has now come to a close. The defendant did not raise any objections throughout the trial. Iudex Nuviet reserved judgment in this case. Its details are still under investigation. Yeah, that one's a very special case. Ridsley! Wow, we've never actually really heard much about his. I mean, he told us a little bit, but... The defendant, Ridsley, has confessed to his crimes and was declared guilty by Iudex Nuviet. Ridsley will be exiled to the fortress of Meripede, where he will be serving his sentence. During the trial, Nuviet remained silent for a long time. Yeah, now this one... I stand with Ridsley on this. I would have probably tried to acquit him. Bribery. Good old bribery. There's been a severe bribery scandal within the guards. Oh no. The Special Security and Surveillance Patrol has investigated the case. All suspects involved have been arrested. Okay, so that's good. Suspects have confessed to their crimes. Smuggling. The smuggling case was solved by the joint forces of the guards and miHoYo Phantom. Oh, there's a little bit of a lead and in. The principal offenders have received judgment based on the severity of their crimes. Please refer to the appendix for the list of names. Maybe. Sounds like that's been dealt with, though. About the Representative Council's proposal. The Representative Council has filed a request to collaborate with the miHoYo Phantom on certain public events. Okay. Based on research, they believe that Melusines can enhance the popularity of these events. I mean, that, yeah, 100%. Melusines will increase the popularity of anything they're involved with. Gotta be careful there. Whoops. I meant to hit that. The miHoYo Phantom has yet to respond. However, it has not prohibited the Melusines from participating in such activities. Okay. Maybe. Seems the most likely to be a lead.
Have you made any progress?
Gotten through 5.
We skipped through some of them, but there wasn't anything useful. Oh, there are so many documents lying around. Just how many cases have you handled?
Over 400 years, Paimon? Probably thousands. I mean, if we assume a case per day, then no, that's just too many. Like, that'd be well over 100,000. Maybe a case every 10 days. That would still be thousands. Over 10,000. A lot of cases, Paimon.
I would love to answer that question, but the truth is I've never made a precise calculation myself.
You probably would have lost count ages ago if you had.
If memory serves me right, there should be at least 100,000 cases.
Oh.
The documents you see are just a small fraction of what's really there.
So it is average probably just under 1 per day. Like 1 every day and a half or something.
Whoa, that's a lot.
Oh yeah.
Looks like the work of a Chief Justice isn't easy at all.
He lives to do it. And yeah, I think he's responsible for practically every level of justice, regardless of the pettiness of the crime. So
that might be how it seems from another's perspective, but trials and official duties are, to me, simply routine.
Right. Which, as I've said before, is why I've always thought that you were a far, far, far more fitting choice to, be the Archon or leader of the Nation of Justice.
There are many documents here. Take a break if you are tired.
All right.
You read Paimon's mind.
What should we do, Paimon?
All right. Let us take a break then.
Did you need a break too? Should we get some tea? Coffee? I prefer coffee, but I like tea too. You still reading as your break? From reading?
Even though resting is a part of taking a break, shouldn't we at least talk about something?
Yeah, or get some snacks or drinks at least.
All this silence is making Paimon feel really awkward.
Please pardon my lack of consideration. People rarely come to the Palais Mermonia for matters outside of work. To be quite honest, I am not sure what we should do.
Talk? How about that weather? We could talk about the Melusines.
Would you like to have some drinks, perhaps?
Yes.
You must be thirsty after all that work.
Look at you becoming a good host, or learning to be.
Ooh, drinks! Thank you!
There's one aspect that Furina probably actually excelled at far more than Nuviet.
Paimon wonders what Novelette likes to drink. Oh, maybe he's a fan of really fancy wines.
I could see that, but I think he likes water.
He seems like the type of person who'd own an entire winery. Like Diluc.
Wow, stray Diluc mention. Nice. Maybe a momentarily leaves and brings back a couple exquisite glasses.
What's inside these glasses? It looks just like water.
It is. He is like a wine drinker in that he's a connoisseur, but for water. Looks like this is a fine vintage.
An astute observation. It is indeed water.
remember Paimon. Water Dragon Sovereign.
So it's just plain old water?
It is not just plain old water. It is fancy, special old water.
What did you think it was?
Since you're the Chief Justice and all, Paimon thought you'd prefer something more sophisticated.
Paimon, can't you see how sophisticated this water is?
This water is indeed very special. It would not be an overstatement to call it sophisticated.
Yep. I mean, I'm actually, somewhat with Nuviet on this. You can get wildly different tasting waters.
I believe you've already tried Fonta. In fact, there are many other drink factories in Fontaine, including those that specialize in packaging pure drinking water.
Right.
Said water is sourced from all across Teyvat, including Mondstadt's Cider Lake, Liyue's Chintsa village, and Inazuma's Konda village. Here is one of their latest products, water from Sumeru's Apam Woods.
Oh. Is there any difference? They're all just water, aren't they? They're not all just water. Some will be harder than the others. Different minerals will be in them. You know, that kind of thing. All of which affect the taste.
If I were to comment on their mouthfeel... the waters
Mouthfeel of
Cider
water.
Lake warm the heart. The waters of Chintsa village have a poignant touch. While one might call the waters of Konda village placid.
Placid? Oh.
Distinct differences exist between the waters of each area. You will appreciate their intricacies once you taste them carefully.
Really? Let Paimon try!
There we go, Paimon. Got you excited, and she's gonna be like, wow, this is just water.
What do you think?
I think she chugged it instead of savoring it. She probably didn't really taste anything.
Nope. Paimon couldn't taste any difference at all. Isn't this
Of course
just normal
not, Paimon.
water?
You chugged it. You gotta, bring it up, sniff it, swirl it around in the goblet, and then take a small sip and hold it in your mouth for a little bit.
How regrettable. It seems like you still have a long way to go in refining your tastes.
Hey, this doesn't have to do with refining our taste. Paimon's pretty sure most ordinary people can't tell the difference. How did you do it anyway?
I'm not sure I agree with you, Paimon. Oh, maybe most, I don't know. But
Oh, could it be because you're the Hydro Dragon?
that could be the case.
We are allowed to bring that up, right? Since no one else is around?
Though actually, no, that's not the case. The case is this threatening letter to our our little Melusine.
Oh, Paimon's been wanting to ask this for ages. If you're the Hydro Dragon, why would you become Chief Justice in human society?
It's actually a very good question, Paimon. Shrug.
Sorry. Paimon was just curious. You don't have to answer.
There's nothing to hide. I was simply organizing my thoughts. I accepted this position because I wanted to seek out answers to questions that have perplexed me.
Oh, that's fair. Questions about humanity?
Questions? Are there really things you can't figure out?
Many, in fact. But the one question that puzzles me the most concerns my own existence.
Yeah.
In essence, I neither know why I was born in this form, nor do I understand where my long life should take me.
That is actually an interesting curiosity.
For a long time, my memory was rather incomplete. With regard to the primordial sea, for example, I used to only be able to vaguely recall its connection to me, but I was unaware of what that connection was exactly.
Right. Is there anyone who can answer those questions, though? Maybe the Heavenly Principles could, but it probably would kill you as they told you, if they told you.
Perhaps the elemental dragons of other nations may have
Or
some
them.
form of an answer. However, they are scattered across all of Teyvat. Abruptly visiting could very well pose an unpredictable risk.
Right. Yeah, no, the one we've met, they were just a tad grumpy.
True. Some of them have very unique personalities, too.
Have we met more than one? Besides Dendro and now Hydro? I don't think so. Unless... No, Because Dvalin doesn't count as one of them. And Durin didn't count as one of them. The original.
I have been holding on to these unanswered questions for a long time. But there is one thing I've discovered along the way. My emotions easily resonate with those of others. Even I don't have the slightest idea what they mean.
Emotions easily resonate with those of others. Okay, you don't know what your emotions mean? Or...
My guess would be that there are at least some similarities between humans and myself. By observing their behavior, perhaps I could one day understand the meaning of my existence.
You know what? That's fair. I think we had gathered some of that from your trailer as a goal of yours. See.
Have you made any progress then?
Perhaps, but I find such progress difficult to describe. As an outsider, chances to engage in meaningful interactions with others are few and far between.
Right. That's a problem.
That's why I'm quite thankful for this chat. Such opportunities are rare. Alas, time is limited. We should move on with our investigation.
Of course. Though, I will say... one of the main reasons that these interactions with others are so few and far between is just, you know, you're not inviting people over, holding yourself up in this office all day in the Palais Marmonia.
Are we gonna continue reading these documents? Paimon's getting dizzy already.
Yes, Paimon. Of course we are.
I wasn't able to find any leads even after browsing through most of the documents. But while we were on the topic of water a moment ago, another idea came to me.
Yeah?
Water? Do you mean...
The Fountain of Lucine.
That's right. The Fountain of Lucine is where all of Fontaine's waters converge. It is the vessel of countless memories and emotions.
Right. I mean, it's where we found the Oceanid calling for Vache.
If there really were an organization attempting to use Melusines against me, they should also hold an intense resentment towards me.
Right.
Perhaps we'll be able to find some new leads by sensing the hydro element within the fountain.
Maybe. Though, I don't know if we really want... Well, we need to find them.
Huh. Why didn't Paimon think of that? Come on, let's go
Because you don't have a vision or hydro powers, Paimon.
Perhaps we should go. There shouldn't be too many people near the Fountain of Lucine during the evening.
That's surprising. Evening seems like a great time for it. Night, maybe not so much, but... Can we do the ones he was looking at? No. Well, we can sit in his seat, though. Hehehe. Off to the Fountain of Lucine. You know, it's actually been a pretty minute since we last came to the fountain.
Monsieur Neuvillette?
Oh. Who? I was gonna say, I wonder if I can level it up a few.
I probably shouldn't disturb them.
Oh, it's these guys. Let's actually try talking to you.
Are they headed towards the Fountain of Lucine?
Oh, is that so weird?
I wonder what's going on.
Just, you know, Oh, first, what is Mr. Neuvillette not allowed to take a stroll?
Looks like we got lucky today. There's hardly anyone around.
It's a beautiful place, too.
What should we do next? Oh, Traveler, can you still hear the voices from the fountain?
Not really. Should I drink more primordial seawater?
Perhaps leave the investigation to me.
Of course.
I need you to take a few steps back and keep a safe distance.
Yeah, I mean, obviously he can resonate with Hydro, right?
A safe distance? Neuvillette, what exactly are you?
Ah, he's in... Oh, yeah.
Oh, it's glowing!
Man, he's so cool. Glowing really bright. As the Fountain of Lucine lights up, a wave of dizziness washes over you. Where did you transport us to, Neuvillette? A zone to trial you out with? Actually, you know what? Furina's didn't let her be a trial character, did it? What just happened? Everything looks... Did you just go into a black and white world? Monochrome? Everything looks a little different than how they are normally. A little different. I should continue forward and take a look around. Really different. Ever-surging memories. This is really cool. Interesting, Is this what it looked like before the Opera Epiclese was built? I wonder how many centuries ago this was. Oh, there's Neuvillette and, Carol.
Thank you for bringing us here, Monsieur Neuvillette.
Oh, this is when he first brought the Melusines into the human society. Aw.
The Court of Fontaine is truly incredible.
Yes, it is.
There's so many things I've never seen or heard before.
I understand your excitement, but there's no need to thank me. Although I have responded to your wishes, it was not without personal interest. Melusine's special sight make them especially suited for joining the Maréchaussée Phantom.
Yeah.
I'm certain you'll become an indispensable part of Fontaine's detective force.
It really does explain why they become such prominent sights in the, in their little guard uniforms. Or, Maréchaussée Phantom uniforms, I suppose.
I know, but I'm really glad to be of help. Not only can I repay you for your kindness, but also, it feels like my life has become a lot more meaningful.
Well, I mean, I guess the Melusines really did have quite a simple life in their little underground Aranese city.
But a meaningful life also comes with its risks.
That's true.
It's definitely the safest to just stay in the village. But I want to see the outside world nonetheless.
Aw. Damn it, something bad's gonna happen to you. I think we already know that. Yeah. Because you're Carol. I think Carol was the one.
In truth, I've never really understood the purpose of my existence. Or what I'm capable of contributing to this world.
I mean, I don't know if I'd go so far as to say there's a purpose to your existence beyond what you make of it, Carol. And yes, you are capable, all of you are, of contributing to the world. But, I mean, I think the Melusines, if I remember right, they were kind of an accident, born of the corpse of a god.
For almost 20 years, we've stayed in our village without finding any answers. That's why we wanted to leave our village and look for the meaning of our existence elsewhere.
Aw.
I understand your confusion. In fact, I feel the same way.
I was gonna say, that's a feeling Nuviet can really resonate with.
I too came here for an answer to my questions about my own existence.
Really? Could you tell us what we should do to fit in as you did?
Does he really fit in, though?
The truth is, many people threw rocks at us today and told us to go back to our village.
What?
It hurt a lot when they hit me in the head.
Oh.
And I tried really hard not to cry.
I wanna... Point me in their direction, Carol. This is all in the past. They're long dead. They deserve something.
Logically speaking, both time and effort are essential when different species attempt to peacefully coexist. It will be a difficult road ahead, with countless obstacles to overcome.
Believe it or not, though, you guys will become an indispensable part of Fontainian society.
Different identities and ways of thinking all contribute to strengthening the barrier between one another. Removing it will be no easy feat.
Yeah, unfortunately.
There aren't many suggestions I can share, because just like you, I haven't fully integrated into this society. Despite my social status, I am still an outsider.
Right.
Oh, I see. Let's all do our best then.
Yeah.
I'm confident that we'll find the meaning of our existence one day.
Like I said, Carol, the answer is what you make of it.
I believe in you, but you shouldn't lose sight of the difficulties ahead. If you run into any trouble, I suggest that you inform Vautrin, the captain of the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol.
Right, he was the other one.
Huh? Is he the person I met in the Palais Marmonia earlier?
Yes? Do you have any concerns?
That stone-faced human. He didn't even bother to look at me when I tried talking to him.
Oh.
It felt like he wasn't interested in anything but work.
It's probably accurate, but honestly, that's probably an improvement over people actually literally stoning you.
He is an earnest man. There will be plenty of opportunities to work together in the future, so please try to get along.
I wonder if he had to get Farina's approval for that. To bring the Melusines into Fontainian society. I would imagine so. Oh, is that Vautrin? Oh no. Batterico. Are you bad, Batterico?
Hello. Can I help with anything?
Thanks, but no need.
He's got a mean look in his eyes.
Oh.
Oh, I'm sorry, Carol. I love the way they skip.
Hello. I'm Carol, a Melusine. Is there anything you need help with?
Get away from here! I'm calling the guards!
Yeah, fuck you.
Please, calm down. I don't mean to cause any harm.
Hard to say.
Yeah, we should probably stay away from these monsters. Haven't you realized? Strange incidents have been increasing ever since they came.
You know, the irony that none of you are actually human either is, well, quite present.
Why should we trust this species from who knows where anyway? I can't believe Nervilet allowed them into the court of Fontaine just like that.
I don't know who this Nervilet is, but I don't think he would really care for your attitude.
Exactly. That so-called Chief Justice even granted them official positions. Not only that, but they're now responsible for investigating cases as well. I swear, there's some hidden agenda at play here.
It's not really hidden.
Go away! Quit acting innocent!
I'm not leaving. I won't let you say bad stuff about
him.
Aww.
We joined the miHoYo Phantom and solved lots and lots of cases. We've never done anything wrong.
No, you haven't. I don't think it's... I'm honestly not even sure it's possible for a Melusine to do something wrong.
Solving cases? With Neuvillette in cahoots with you. You could have fabricated it all, and no one would know. So tell me, how can you guarantee that you Melusines aren't involved in anything that occurred recently?
How can you guarantee that you're not involved, Clotaire? You can't prove a negative.
Didn't I tell you before? Don't go advertising if you're not a good talker.
Ah, that must be him.
Vautrin?
Aside from spreading unjustified rumors, if you continue insulting members of the miHoYo Phantom, the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol has every right to subject you to interrogation.
Hell yeah.
There have indeed been an increase in cases recently, perhaps due to the shifting currents of conspiracy, and I understand your concern. However, there's been no evidence pointing towards Melusines being involved.
They're not gonna listen.
Even the captain of the security patrol is on their side. Neuvillette's newly reformed police force is already corrupt to the core.
I hate you already.
How can two completely different species possibly coexist?
Easily?
You heard that?
I mean, hard not to.
Yeah. I don't understand. Why won't anyone believe us?
Because they're pricks.
There have been rumors saying that you were born from calamity, and that you inherently bring danger to those around you.
I mean, they were born of calamity in a sense. Born from the corpse of a calamity. But no, they do not bring danger to those around them. They bring smiles to those around them.
There are countless negative rumors about you floating around in Fontaine. It's near impossible for you to become a part of this society. Best if you give up before it's too late.
Aw.
Monsieur Neuvillette said that we needed to put both time and effort in. I don't know how long it'll take, but I can at least try making my best effort.
Oh, you are so wonderful, Carol.
I still want to try a little harder. Thank you for bailing me out earlier.
That's what he's here for.
Okay, I won't be taking any more of your time. I painted a lot of flyers last night, so I have to stay and hand them out to everyone.
Flyers for what, Carol?
Give them to me.
You're not gonna take them away, right?
Oh.
We'll hand them out together. The faster we get this done, the sooner we can head back.
Oh, Carol. Such a sweetheart. Oh, those people, though. I'm happy to see that 400 years was enough time for them to become just another part of Fontainian society. With no one blinking an eye.
Monsieur Neuvillette, what's this?
Medals of Peace, awarded to you and
Aw.
Vautrin.
Congratulations.
Thank you for your continued dedication in the past 5 years. You've taken one small step forward in helping Melusines gain the trust of humans.
Just another 30 steps.
I think I'll pass.
On the medal?
Hey, don't say that. We wouldn't have made it this far without you. It won't be long before Melusines begin living peacefully with the humans. Just the thought of it makes me happy.
Aww. Do you not get to live to see that moment, though?
Don't keep your hopes up. We've barely scratched the surface. There's still a long way to go before that dream of yours comes true.
You blockhead! Don't ruin the mood!
Yeah.
Vautrin brings up a good point. The trust humans have placed in you is still very fragile. Any
Right.
small incident could undermine the hard work you put in. Please be on your guard for the next few days.
Good advice. But something happens, doesn't it? This is when...
Yes, sir.
Okay, got it.
Not looking forward to this.
Medal of Peace? Peace isn't going to give us back what's rightfully ours.
What's rightfully... What do you think was taken from you, Thybert?
Are you sure we should do this? We're no match for Neuvillette, even with all our powers combined. What if...
Oh, god damn it. Suave goth.
Nah, not gonna happen. As long as he remains in his position, there's no chance he'd take us out personally. There are rules even he must comply with in the political sphere. Unless he wants to become an enemy of Fontaine.
I want him... How I wish... he would bend the rules just a little bit.
So quit worrying and just go ahead with it. I've already planned out the murder. Once we lay the blame on the Melusines as the person who brought them to the court of Fontaine, Neuvillette will be left with no excuse.
You're a truly evil piece of shit.
I guess you're right. Ugh. If he just left things the way they were, it never would have come to this. But he's forced our hand. Time to teach him a lesson.
What dumbasses. Teach him a lesson. What's rightfully ours. Forced your hand. Such bullshit.
Turn the murderer in!
Oh no, there's the opera epicless.
Melusines can't be trusted! That goes for Neuvillette too!
Damn it, they're just a memory too.
Peaceful coexistence? What a joke. Get out of the court of Fontaine and don't ever come back.
Astagnac and Vautrin.
The results of the investigation are in, Captain Vautrin.
Go on.
There is no direct evidence, but reasonable inference indicates that the ones controlling the situation are supporters of the old regime, whose interests have been undermined by the reform.
Of course.
They tricked Miss Carroll into going to the crime scene and pressed charges against her. After that, they incited panic among the people in order to make Monsieur Neuvillette confess to his mistakes and yield up power.
Of course.
The guards were stopped by the enraged mob and couldn't intervene in time. Miss Carroll chose to sacrifice herself to pacify the situation.
Fuck.
And she called me a blockhead.
I know. She's too good for those people.
A little investigation would have cleared things up. Why didn't she wait until we'd established the truth? She didn't have to prove her innocence like that.
No. Carol.
The situation had rapidly escalated to a physical altercation between infuriated citizens and the guards. Miss Carroll might have thought there was no better plan.
Sure. Like I said, she is too good for those pieces of shit.
That is indeed something she'd do.
Captain Vautrin, should I present these results to Monsieur Neuvillette right away?
There's no need. Notify the guards to restrict public access to all information.
Restrict access to... Wait, are you planning to...
What are you doing?
There's something I've never told Carol. I had a little sister named Ilaria who passed away when I was very young.
Aww. Did you treat Carol as your little
She's
sister?
just like Carol in every possible way.
Yep.
Innocent, kind. always believing the best of people. People like her are the most vulnerable to deception and betrayal.
Yeah.
From the moment I met Carol, I knew that she'd be easily manipulated by others. I kept a cold demeanor and tried lecturing her into giving up.
Looks like she was unfazed by that.
Yeah.
Yes. In fact, some of her spirit must have rubbed off on me instead. Because I too began working towards that pie-in-the-sky dream of hers. I should have known. Those cowards don't have the guts to confront Neuvillette. They even avoided causing trouble for me. They were after Carol all along.
Yep.
Can you understand how I feel? Right now, there's only one thought on my mind. Only through bloodshed can their debt be repaid.
You don't know how with you I am on this, Veltrin. Even though it's not what Carol would want. But is there a better way to both get justice and perhaps a bit of catharsis and revenge?
I understand, but I'm certain Monsieur Neuvillette wouldn't accept that as a solution.
Almost certainly not.
That's exactly why we need to keep this a secret. Give me the list of suspects. What happens after this has nothing to do with any of you.
Oh, much like she sacrificed herself, he's about to do the same to get a little bit of vigilante justice.
I will take responsibility for everything.
Damn. Assume this is the last. Oh wait, no, going into the opera.
Did you know? They're hearing a major case today, and the criminal is Captain Vautrin of the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol.
What did you do in the end, Captain Vautrin?
Apparently, he resorted to personal measures to seek revenge for Carol and settled the score with the group that framed his friend.
And hello, Baterico.
Why aren't you saying anything?
You're the one who showed up earlier.
I'm thinking we should try our best to bail him out when the trial commences.
Oh?
Bail him out? Why?
Shh, keep it down. Haven't you realized? Both Vautrin and Carol are Nervillette's most trusted subordinates. After everything that happened to Carol, Nervillette's guaranteed to do everything he can to keep Vautrin around. Besides, now that the old regime has been uprooted, Nervillette's status is secure as can be. As long as we redirect public opinion, Neuvillette will be able to give Vautrin a reprieve. The benefits are endless.
Yeah, but what do you get out of this? And also, it does bring a tinge of joy to my heart that Vautrin succeeded. I hope he uprooted the old regime with extreme prejudice. Raucous commotion gradually began to rise.
Vengeance for his friend for a valid cause. This represents the justice he upholds. Please think about it. If the same thing had happened to you, wouldn't you feel the same way he did? Yeah, that's right.
This whole thing started because of those despicable cowards who levied false accusations against Carol.
Damn straight.
How could Vautrin be declared guilty for seeking revenge?
Monsieur Neuvillette.
Mr. Vautrin is innocent!
Well, I mean, depends on what he's being charged. Like, he is 100% guilty of well, we don't know for sure what exactly he did, but we can get a guess. But, yeah, should he be acquitted? Possibly.
He's innocent!
Order! I acknowledge your arguments. Vautrin, your revenge could be seen as a form of justice.
Could. in a way, you know, vigilante justice.
I understand your decision, which is why I cannot help but feel regret and even grief about the judgment I must now impose.
Yeah. So Nuviet will uphold the law.
Personal justice does not equate to justice as defined by the law.
Yep.
To execute your plan for revenge, you abused your authority and conducted informal executions. Your actions have thus violated the law. Therefore, you will be declared guilty.
It's probably the right call, Nuviet.
What? That can't be! Monsieur Neuvillette, please give this a little more thought. He has done so much for Fontaine.
Vautrin, my friend, is there anything else you want to say?
Neuvillette, what have I done to deserve this? I've closely followed every one of your orders. Can't you see? Everyone in this room believes that I'm innocent. Why can't you just let me off?
I'm surprised to see this coming from him. He didn't strike me as the type of character who would go down this route.
Is this what justice means to you? Answer me, Neuvillette!
Order. Since there have been no further objections, the Oratrice will now deliver the final verdict regarding the charges against Mr. Vautrin.
Guilty.
According to the judgment of the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinal, Mr. Vautrin will be declared guilty.
Yeah. Also glad we got that name one more time. Is this a deep regret of...
Goodbye,
Nuviet's?
Monsieur Neuvillette.
This all happened because of Carol's naive ideas.
No.
How can different species peacefully coexist anyway?
Damn. I think we can all say early Fontaine was filled with absolute assholes and monsters.
What's wrong? Are you not feeling well?
What was that?
Apologies, it seems like my memories got the better of me.
Yeah. Though you seem to be remembering parts you weren't there for.
I tried my best to suppress the power of Hydro within myself, but it seems like it still caused the emotions within the Fountain of Lucine to boil over. Due to my negligence, the overflow of emotions and memories must have affected you as well. Are you all right?
I'm fine. Thank you for showing me, even if unintentionally.
Wow. The Hydro Dragon is more powerful than Paimon thought.
Paimon, of course. Did you see the Dendro Dragon? We fought like a cell of it, and yeah, sovereign dragons are powerful.
Anyways, the last time we came here, the Traveler only heard voices from the Fountain of Lucine. No emotions boiling over or anything.
Yeah, but this is a different situation, Paimon.
It is as you said. This might be because I am different. It is not only the fountain. I can sense emotions from all waters in Fontaine.
Oh.
Rivers, lakes, and even the rain.
Oh, that's cool.
That sounds awesome!
It does.
But I rarely ever do anything like this. Emotions carried by water are always chaotic and disconnected. As an outsider, having my mind occupied with irrelevant memories isn't exactly a pleasant experience.
Right. I mean, that makes sense. Be overwhelming. Memories I saw were related to you.
Which ones?
From when you brought Carol to the court of Fontaine, to when you declared Vautrin guilty.
It's fine. I prefer not to speak of those memories. But that does not mean I am deliberately hiding them.
No, I don't blame you.
It was a coincidence, but perhaps it is a good thing that you saw everything in that form.
I think so too.
You should now understand why I believe there to be a conspiracy behind all this. These two cases are much too similar. I felt like I needed to do something.
Don't want a repeat of, well, Carol and Voltran, yeah.
Paimon's starting to lose track of what you're saying. Don't leave Paimon out of the conversation. Paimon wants to help too.
Oh, it's gonna take a while to explain, Paimon.
Then let us get back to the point. While I was investigating the fountain, I discovered something strange.
What did you see?
I did not sense too much hatred towards me within its accumulated emotions.
Really?
I don't know what caused this to happen, but it seems like there won't be a shortcut to finding the organization that may be pulling the strings here.
Well, that's a problem.
However, I did find some resentment directed towards Kiara.
Why?
If I remember correctly, it seemed to be related to a smuggling case.
Is it a person she brought in or brought down or something?
Oh, didn't we read about that in one of the documents?
Yeah, there was one about it.
You've read about it? In that case, the resentment should have come from that incident.
Huh? What are you doing here?
Well, hey, Navia.
I was just about to look for you at the Palais Mermonia.
Really? What for?
Navia, nice to see you again. Is there something we can help with?
Man, she's showing up for all of these story quests. I like that.
I've heard some things, but I'm not purposely asking around or anything. Don't worry. Rumors are abroad that someone's scheming against Melusines, and that you're investigating the case.
The rumors are surprisingly accurate.
So I told the Spina di Rosula to keep an eye out for leads. We've had unfamiliar faces showing themselves at the Fleuve Cendre lately. Maybe you'll find the suspects among them.
Unfamiliar faces, you say? We'll keep an eye out. Check it out.
Thank you. Where did you hear about all this?
Was it Charlotte?
The Chief Justice out on investigation, accompanied by the Traveler from afar. No matter how you conceal your whereabouts, there will be countless eyes watching you.
That's fair.
You talked to Kiara, but didn't ask her to keep things secret. People curious to know asked around for information, then it was only a matter of time before word of the threatening letter spread all across Fontaine.
Yeah, that makes sense. I'm happy that. Man, the people of this era of Fontaine are way, way, way better. You got Navia here for one, though they did have Vautran. It was really probably just a handful of evil assholes, and, well, they just happened to be the one we were seeing in his memories.
So that's what Charlotte meant.
Indeed. I did not expect that this could be kept hidden for too long, but the rumors still spread faster than I imagined.
Don't underestimate the speed with which rumors spread, Nuviet.
You know, it could be because you attract more attention than you think.
He really does.
Anyway, any progress with the investigation?
Some.
The suspects who threatened Kiara might have to do with a certain smuggling case, but it is still uncertain if there is in fact another party behind all this. We are planning to return to the Palais Mermonia to revisit some details and identify the senders of that threatening letter.
All right, then I'll round up the Spina di Rosula and follow up on their progress.
Excellent.
Wait for my word. Ta-ta!
Bye-bye.
Neverlet, do you think there'll be any problems now that the word is out?
If anything, I hope it will rally people to Kiara's defense. I mean, we're in a very different world than we were back then. The Melusines are no longer outcasts or hated.
I have already considered that possibility, and I do not think that there will be any. As a matter of fact, once the word gets out, no one would dare to harm Kiara in broad daylight.
Here's hoping.
What is more important is how the case is perceived by the public. 400 years ago, they chose to side with the old regime and direct their resentment towards the Melusines.
Right.
I hope the same won't happen again. Let us head back to the Palais.
Must protect the Melusines at all costs. What are you seeing?
Strange. What are these people doing out on the streets so late at night?
They heard about Nitesco and wanted to see him.
Did something happen? Let's take a look around.
Have you heard? Someone's plotting against a Melusine. This is 100% the truth. Even the Chief Justice is investigating in person.
Kiara right there?
What? That's it! Who's been threatening Melusines? Show yourself!
Such a better reaction. This is the proper reaction.
Our enemies are lurking in the shadows and won't easily reveal themselves. But no amount of hiding will keep us from finding them.
Let's not tear someone innocent apart, though, please.
That's exactly what I wanted to say.
It's the danger
The
of a
guards have
mob.
already begun to take action. We can't just stand by and watch. Think about how much we owe them. Now that they're in danger, how can we just sit back and do nothing?
Oh, yes. This is the future Carol was hoping for.
Everyone, please stay alert to your surroundings from now on. If you see any suspicious persons, report them to the guards immediately.
Yes, that is a better, much, much better than forming a mob and finding someone to lay the blame on.
It feels like you've been following me this whole time. Did something happen?
Oh, just making sure you're safe.
We were informed that.
Nope. We just finished our shifts and happened to be strolling by.
Have you had dinner yet? Why don't we check out the new items at the dessert shop together?
That sounds like a plan.
This isn't a good time to be out and about.
Oh, are you sure about that, Delphine?
Come on. Don't act tough. I bet you're hungry too.
Aw.
All right. Let's go buy a cake or something.
Yeah.
You should never skip meals. Especially if you have another shift scheduled for later.
Good advice, Valida.
I heard even Nervilette's keeping an eye on the situation. This is the perfect chance to get promoted. Gotta make sure we give it all we've got.
Whatever keeps you motivated, Cooper.
Seriously? Were you planning to shirk your duties if Nervilette wasn't involved?
It's certainly what it sounds like.
Relax, I was just playing. We've worked together for years now. If something happened to them, I'd be haunted by regret for the rest of my life.
Oh, this almost makes up for the terribleness of those past Fontanians.
That's more like it. We should stand guard until the criminal has been caught.
A much-needed juxtaposition after that, after the story of Carol.
Come and fight me instead, you cowards!
Have you heard? Even the special patrol came to help.
Shh, look. Isn't that Nervilette? I think he's looking at us.
Just observing.
Looks like there's nothing to worry about.
Nope.
This is truly wonderful.
It really is.
So, wanna go over and say hi?
No, I should stay where I am. My appearance could give rise to unnecessary commotion.
Oh, it definitely would.
Let us stick to our plan and return to the Palais Mermonia. The faster we uncover the truth, the better.
Off we go.